So this is the story of what makeup really did for me. So through my upbringing as a child, our culture, my friends, the media, where I worked, I felt this, like many of us, this pressure to be extremely feminine, and makeup was one of those things that was always ingrained at a very young age. You have been born a girl, and I identify as a woman, and here are your specified toys, here's your wardrobe that we put together for you, and here's the way that you should behave like a good little girl. So, in turn, I've always felt this overwhelming pressure from the social constructs to be feminine, and for a long time, being feminine seemed to really work for me until it just all started completely unraveling. I used to wear makeup every single day, whether that was going to the grocery store, whether that was, going out with someone. It was every single day, part of the routine, ingrained so deeply. And I have these distinct memories of my mother not allowing herself or myself to leave the house, without a fully painted face and dress that was acceptable for the public eye and in front of people that she was going to see and the judgments of them. And so what it started doing was just forming this crazy anxiety that I was not beautiful without makeup, and seeing my bare face made me feel tired, or that I wasn't fitting in, or I wasn't attractive, or I was not really prepared for the day, and really made me feel so empty and made me feel like I had little to no confidence. So wearing makeup was the only option at that point in time, and that was not where I wanted to be anymore. I felt the anxiety of having to compete with other women and to be accepted. And when this anxiety of not being good enough became so overwhelming, that I realized that fitting into this mold of a feminine woman wasn't going to work for me on the day-to-day. So I started slowly but surely pushing myself out of this mold, and I stopped wearing makeup just for like an entire week to see if I could even do it. And I didn't wear makeup, I remember, for 6 days. And then at like the middle point of that 6th day, I put it back on, and I felt so bad because I'd done so good. I had, gone through just seeing how people reacted to me and seeing how I felt about myself. And it was funny because my partner at the time preferred me looking more feminine and wearing makeup, and they had a negative reaction, and they were almost bitter about me even experimenting or becoming more natural or even more masculine. And my marketing job at the time had always put so much pressure on me to sell and I need to look look good so I could be selling the business that I could provide for our customers. And on that 6th day was the day that I had to go into work, and my anxiety came back with the fear that I would not really be ready to work because I wasn't giving the best presentation of myself. And so, from there I started doing other things to break out of this mold, because I really wanted to push for it, like cutting off my extremely long hair all the way off, because I wanted to become more comfortable in my own skin and not the skin that our culture has created for women to wear. I pushed myself to wear little to no makeup and wear a full face of makeup on special occasions if that's something that I still wanted to do. But I guess I'm still on this journey of really finding myself and pushing out the pressure and not allowing myself to have to live in constant anxiety, and finding I'm more beautiful being bare and closer to my authentic self than allowing a beauty product to make me feel good enough. And I give my permission to have this video posted online as a part of the Gender Stories Project.